Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another bomb tarot reading, Sagittarius. We hope you guys are well. Happy spring. In case you are having a springtime day, because I am here today, which is good. It's rained plenty, right? I feel like I deserve it. Yeah. So, yeah, and Sagittarius, in this reading we have announcement. And we have this card over here, the diamond, right? It says you'll be receiving a precious gift. Somebody might be giving you a wedding ring or something here in this reading because they just could. But we'll see in just a moment, or just something very special could be. Doesn't have to be definitely, a wedding ring, but something very nice and personal, I believe. And before we begin, Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. And they're lots of fun and very eye-opening about you or about somebody else, right? Especially somebody you don't know well, you don't trust them, or maybe you just met them, something like that, right? And so, yeah, we do the tarot spread, at the end. So we have two different unique insights. And if you would like a tarot reading unto itself, you may always get one of those. And yeah, Mystic Sense is offering a 5-minute free psychic reading, and you click on their link and go check that out with them. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. And we see the big picture here. And that's what this is. This is very Sagittarian too, very Jupiterian, or however they pronounce it exactly, right? But this is all about Sagittarius sees the big picture, right? Sometimes we miss the details, right? Sometimes. But hey, if you're paying attention, then you won't, right? But it's just that we're kind of big picture people. Virgo is the details, basically, but it doesn't have to only be Virgo, right? But the big picture is somebody who understands what she's making here or what she's receiving. So she's a fairy who looks very much like an angel. Maybe she's an angel there, but I thought they were all fairies. But hey, she looks more like an angel. And the world is here, and these beautiful orchids are growing out of them. And basically, she has kind of created that, really, because out of her hand is the rainbow. So it looks like she created that herself, and the pixie stardust is all in her hair, right? Yeah, it's not, I don't know, some fake stuff here. No, it's not. And so, yeah, she's looking at that like she created that. And either that or she just really entirely sees the big picture. Somebody did see the big picture in this reading, and that's why we have renewal of peace. So it's almost like somebody learned something here and it has restored their peace. Yeah. And here we have the baby fairy. And then we have, the little enchanted forest animals here. And the toad is here, and the squirrel and the bird. And they're all looking at the baby. And here's the rat. And the porcupine, it looks like. But they're all kind of looking at the baby like, they see that the baby is at peace. That's really what this is, renewal of peace. And we know it is bringing some type of peace and security or stability because it's a 4. We have a 13 here. Yeah. And the number 6, the big picture, Sagittarius, is somebody recognizes something. And that's what I've been saying. Because for me, the cards are based on the houses. Yeah, that's what I feel. Because I am an astrologer now. I have my divine soul astrology channel. Yes, and I'm getting ready to put a video up tomorrow. Yeah. But I have this channel, right? And so there's a little bit of a kind of a, not a shuffle, but a balance, I suppose, right? And so this big picture is a 6. She's recognizing that she can grow something here because it's growing out of this world. Yeah. And we have announcement, and here's the bell, and it looks like it was kind of, I don't know, in the middle of this a very cool Chinese tower. That's how it looks. And then the key is a successful outcome to your problem. Yeah, you're not locked out anymore, Sagittarius, right? I'm just kidding. And so we have the diamond. You'll be receiving a gift or giving one, a precious gift. Yeah. And let's get into this reading. I feel like it's going to be very interesting. And we also have empathic starseed. Okay, so we know when somebody's an empath, they are feeling others' energies, right? They're definitely trusting their intuition for sure. But the empathic starseed can sometimes kind of take on other people's energies, and that's not good, right? No, it's not. Energetic sovereignty. So uh, this talks about actually, this is absorbing what's not yours. This is interesting here. She's looking at the mirror. So it can be either way. It can be energetic sovereignty. You are not absorbing somebody else's energy. No, but we have both here. And we have the messenger. And you guys could be mirroring each other. That's why that's there. I bet you are. The mirror is here. Yeah, I bet you are. The messenger is serious energy. No, we don't mean serious like, Capricorn energy and, kind of, get serious about your life. And we don't really mean that. Somebody really wants to get serious about their life, though. Bringing harmony and balance with the messenger. Somebody's bringing you a message of love and they want to restore the peace with you. That's what's going on here. Yeah. And they're bringing a gift and they have an announcement. This person's going to tell you that this successful outcome to your problem may be between you and them, but it could be, they could be announcing that they have succeeded in kind of overcoming their own problem here, their own problems, because they are seeing the big picture and the renewal of peace. Something restores the peace here. And it's not, the big picture is kind of a byproduct here, or like a secondary kind of, not really emotion, but secondary kind of detail, I suppose, and or a point. Yeah. And they're coming because we have announcement and we have the messenger. Yeah. And, okay, let's get into it, Sagittarius, and let's see what we can. We start with the Two of Cups. You see that? And these have been shuffled, and I am just taking from the deck and not looking. Let's see what else we have, right? And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Sagittarius. Wowza. We have the Death card. You guys ever hear that song? It's really old. They go, wowza. It's like from the 70s. Maybe it's the early 80s, but it's a very cool song. It's a disco song. Yeah, it's probably 70s. All right, we have the King of Wands. Those were fun songs. Yeah, they were. Disco was fun, right? But then, for me, salsa took over, right? Yeah, salsa dancing. Yeah, I didn't really get too much. I was at the end of disco, that's why, and so I never really kind of learned to dance it, but it is very similar to salsa dancing, yeah, because it's a partner dancing, right? And let's see, we have the Hierophant in the reading. Yeah, here he is, and and you're here, Sagittarius, the King of Wands. There's some type of transformation in this reading. The Death card's here. And there is, looks like a victory and a defeat here, or a victory and a loss, possibly. But there's definitely endings here because the Death card is here, and the fives are endings. Yeah, they're endings. And somebody won and somebody lost. I mean, that's usually what that's about. It could be, the ending of other things, mind games, the ending of chaos and conflict sometimes, with the Five of Swords. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is another completion, Sagittarius. Yeah. Yeah, you were singing that song to somebody last night. Please complete me. Let me be. I'm just kidding. That song says, please release me. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius. We just want to have fun every day of our lives. Yes, we do, because we don't know when it's over. No, we don't. Not here on Earth. No, we don't. We're going somewhere else, though. We are. And so we have the Emperor now. And the Emperor, Sagittarius, is taking control of the situation. So this is why we have some type of successful outcome to a problem. The problem is not really being shown. It could be a third party. Five of Swords has three peoples here. People, not peoples. And the Three of Wands, of course, can talk about a third party. This Five of Wands can imply there's a third party, or there was. There's nothing. Whatever's happening here is a complete switcheroo and transformation. And so there's no third party here. This isn't about that. This is about somebody bringing you a message of love and most likely a gift with it. Yeah. And so, and I believe that they are seeing the big picture. That's very Sagittarius, as I said. This is why Sagittarius, the ninth house, is about expansion. It's being like Sagittarians can be visionaries, yeah, because we are able to see the big picture, yeah. And so, getting back to this Sagittarius, there could have been a third party in here. That Five of Wands can talk about too many people as well, right? Yeah, it can. And this card too, in this deck, the Two of Pentacles, there's more than, there's four or five people here. So, interesting. There's a bunch of people over here, Ten of Pentacles. So there's a bunch of people on the Death card. There could have been too many people involved. But I don't believe so much, especially now, the overall energy is the Two of Cups. So romantically speaking, this is the best card in the deck. I mean, I feel like it is in terms of romance. That is not a major arcana here. So, or a core card. Or an ace, rather, yeah. So here we have the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. This is a huge reading. There's a completion here, Ten of Pentacles, Death card, something completes itself. And somebody takes control of their life. And whoever's doing this, Sagittarius, wants stability with you. It's a number 4. And then, yeah, it is. And so, with this being said, this renewal of peace is a number 4. This is how you maintain or create or establish, rather, like stability or a foundation with somebody with these 4s, basically. That's what they're about, right? And so the Emperor is doing it for sure. And this Wheel of Fortune is you. It's in the upright. And somebody feels, you can see this couple, and he's hugging her very tightly, right? And so, anyway, yeah, very interesting here. And with the wheel here and the Emperor, this is somebody thinks you're a soulmate or fate and destiny. They see the big picture. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And what's helping you is this ending here or this transformation, right? And, it's always a transformation. The Magician, yeah, definitely. This is a transformation to manifest this, right? Yeah, it definitely is. And this is helping you. So the Magician wants to manifest. That's what he does all day long, right? And this person has the power, which can mean many things. It can mean that, I don't know, they grew up. It can mean they're available. I mean, in that sense. But it is definitely a new beginning. It's a number 1. And the Death card is also a new beginning because it's a transformation in this reading. So this is helping you. Somebody might have ended something in this reading because of this card, Five of Swords. It is about victory and loss. Yeah, in the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Strength card. So yeah, somebody has courage here. You cannot be the Emperor right here, Sagittarius, unless you have courage, right? Unless you pulled a rabbit out of your hat and, things like that, right? And yeah, but somebody here had the courage here to take control of the situation because the Emperor sits at the heart of the matter. It does. So the King of Wands is coming into play. They got you as a cutie guy here, Sagittarius, with ginger hair, but he's very serious, right? He is. And we have the Page of Pentacles with it. This is coming into play for you. The Page of Pentacles reversed, it can be a few things. It can be somebody coming to talk to you and they're afraid because these are messengers, right? We know we have a message here because we have the announcement and we have the card, the messenger. But, reverse, it can be like coming into something could be like something's not valued here anymore. Because the pentacles are values and money. Something's not being valued. And it could have to do with this Five of Swords. And yeah, there's something going on in this reading. Or there's something that's been left that is kind of hairy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. So somebody decided they had the courage in the past. This person may want to have a family with you, but this can simply be a completion. I have the courage to complete a cycle in my life and, to let something go. And, we're coming into the eclipse. the Libra lunar eclipse. And, the lunar eclipse is a little bit more about new beginnings, but they can all be, the solar eclipse too, can both be about endings and new beginnings. Although the solar eclipse a little bit more, it still doesn't matter. Eclipse, not clip. It still doesn't matter, right? And so, and the south node is with the Libra eclipse. Yeah, with the full moon. So the south node is what we're ending, what we're moving away from. Yeah. It could be relationships because Libra, it is the Libra eclipse, and Libra is the 7th house of relationships. Yeah, it could be. So go check out my video tomorrow, you guys, and I'm covering the 12 signs. So the Hierophant, right, the horoscope. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. There she is. Maybe there's a water sign here, possibly, that is kind of, your person might be a water sign. There could be many signs here, right? We have Aries a lot, and Scorpio, and Leo. Could be another Sagittarius. Taurus is here too. And so this is in the near future. This could be a marriage ends, the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups reversed. This could be I don't value. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is the 2nd house of values. I don't value something anymore. And that's why the Page of Pentacles is reversed here. Wow. Somebody doesn't value something anymore. They're like, I see the big picture for my life. Something gets devalued here, right? Not just currency. No, good God. And we have the 5 of Wands showing up. This is how you're being affected. And the fighting is stopped here, or the competition, right? There's one victor. Here he is, and he has this kind of look on his face. Yeah, they look like they were fighting because nobody's happy. Or at the very least competing. And this can imply there was a third party with this competition type of energy. 5 of Cups reverse. Look at that. Something ends here, and there's a winner here. This can, sometimes they talk about the dry landscape here. We see it here. Something ends here that was dry. That's what this is. We already have 3 5s in the reading. And I said 5s are endings, and they're difficult endings. Yeah, they're not, nicey nice, where hey, so and so's calling you to offer you a new job. But these endings in the reading they're not yours. They're your person's, or they're yours, but you're transforming, you're letting it go. You could be letting this go. You could be the one receiving or giving a gift. So here, the 5 of Cups reversed is a new beginning, and this is how you're being affected. This person could have had regret over you, and maybe by not seeing the big picture right here. Most people learn the hard way. Who doesn't learn the hard way? Capricorn? I don't know. But most people, especially Sagittarians, oh my goodness, right? Yeah, we learn the hard way. Yeah, we have to go to, dystopia first. I mean, the ones I know, we figure it out spiritually, don't we? I feel like we do. But, something ends here for sure, and there's only one winner. And this card, too, talks about one winner. Here he is, holding up the swords. He's taken their swords. He's claiming a victory. And how you affect this person is the 2 of Pentacles. And these people are approaching this, the man here, who kind of looks like a page, but, because he kind of he's like a pinhead hat here, makes him look a little silly, but hey. And so the 2 of Pentacles, it's not really about silliness, though. He's going back and forth. This is how you affect this person. This person goes back and forth because they're coming to approach you, just like these people who have exited, kind of just, got off the ship here, and they're approaching him. Your person's wondering how you're gonna receive this. Pretty sure, Sagittarius. And your hopes and fears are the 5 of Swords. Maybe you're hoping you're not going to get defeated or something in this situation. You could be hoping that this whole kind of burden is being dropped, because he has dropped the burden, and the 10 of Wands is in the reverse. There's also definitely a completion of sorts, because we have 2 10s and the Death card and all these 5s, right? So something for sure ends here, and you might be hoping it'll end over here. You might be, this can be your hopes and fears. You could be afraid here that this person might maybe drop you, or you might get defeated here. It's possible, but kind of with all these beautiful cards here, these are mostly beautiful here. Because the story is here, the heart of the matter, and what's been done to manifest this with the magician. And the magician is in your corner. Over here is kind of like the side details to the reading. So yeah, and in the potential outcome sits the Three of Wands, and this is a new beginning because he launches the bird. I don't know if you launch a bird. I know you launch a plane, but you know, you release the bird, right? Because you know he's a natural part of this world, so I don't know about launching birds, right? Doesn't sound right. Maybe in today's world it might. But we have these ships out here, right? And he's letting them go so he can receive these ships. That's why he's letting that bird go. I want these ships to come in because these ships reflect the future and they represent the future. And this person's coming to tell you here that they love you, bringing harmony and balance. The messenger, you'll be receiving a gift or giving one, a precious gift, right? And then we have the announcement. This person's on their way, Sagittarius. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the little bell, Sagittarius, right? So you can get notified, all right? Yeah, you guys rock. And thank you so much for watching.